Venus in the 5th house. In this video, I'm going to be discussing Venus in the 5th house, everything you need to know about people who have this placement and how these people are. All right. Now, before I begin, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell so you can be notified of my future videos. All right. I would really appreciate that. Venus in the 5th house. Let's discuss. All right. Now, when you have Venus in the 5th house, you value matters that are associated with 5th house matters. So you value matters that are associated with hobbies, children, short-term romantic affairs such as dating, sex, and creativity. All right. So now, again, keep in mind, this is just one placement. But for the most part, when you have Venus in the 5th house, you truly value your hobbies. You truly value children. You truly value romance and dating. You value sex. You value creativity and the whole concept of being creative and also being a performer. Okay. Now, when you have this placement, this is similar to having Venus in Leo because Leo rules the 5th house. Okay, so pretty much you act just like a Venus in Leo native. So even if your Venus is in another sign, that's fine. You're just like a Venus in Leo native as well. And if you were to study Venus in Leo, you will find that it sounds a lot like you. I did a full breakdown on Venus in Leo. I did a full video explaining Venus in Leo. I'm going to drop a link for that in the description box. Okay, so that's pretty much what that means, is that because Leo rules the 5th house, when you have this placement, you act just like a Venus in Leo native. All right, and you got to make sure you check out my full video breaking down Venus in Leo. You're likely to get in a relationship with someone that shares the same hobbies as you and loves children just as much as you do. Okay, and you're also likely to get in a relationship with someone who has their Venus in Leo or Venus in fire sign as well. Okay, so see, the house that Venus is placed in tells you the type of experiences that you have in your relationships and what type of areas of activities facilitate relationships for you. So what helps to facilitate relationships for you is getting involved with someone who shares the same hobbies as you and loves children just as much as you do. A lot of times with you, children and hobbies is what brings you together with the people that you date. Okay, this is great for someone involved in these fields. Ones that are associated with being creative, being a performer, dating, and making money through hobbies. Okay, so when you have Venus in the 5th house, it's almost always guaranteed that you're going to be a creative person. Now, you may not act on that. You may not take your creative abilities further, but you're naturally a very creative person. You're naturally a performer. You like to date. You like romance. And you might find that it's actually very easy for you to make money through your hobbies and monetize your hobbies. Okay, so it's very important for this person when you have this placement to monetize your hobby because this placement supports that. Okay, whatever your hobby may be, you could have a hobby that's making buttons. If that's your hobby, find a way to monetize your hobby. All right, so that's the best way to describe Venus in the 5th house. Thank you for taking the time out to watch my video. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Take care.